This is episode number 17. Weight loss case study. Brenda, Perea. Be clear in what you want. Hello everybody. Today we have an interview with Brenda Perea. She has been with us around 3 years, but we record this video a year after she joined us at Custom Body Fitness. So back then she had some struggles about losing weight. Now she's pretty good and she's staying in pretty good shape. But back then she had gained some weight and then lose the weight and then gain it and lose it. However, finally she find out how to keep the weight completely off. And I would love you to listen to her interview so you can make conclusion and apply that into your life and take the extra weight off your body and keep it off. Without further introduction, let's listen to Brenda Perea interview. At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Hello everybody to another episode of Custom Body Fitness. Today we have Brenda Perea. She's a mom of 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. The girl is 3 years and the other 2 boys, you have a 12 and a 17, right? Mary, your hobby is exercising, and you are 36?
Yeah.
Perfect. You can see the results and the before and after. And we're going to talk about the things that are helping Brenda to lose weight. Okay, Brenda, welcome.
Thank you.
Every time that I do a video, it's very exciting for me to see your results. And there is nobody else who can tell the story better than our members. They've been losing that way and they go through the process. So let's begin by asking you how everything started.
I looked for you on Facebook, and I saw a lot of people that I know that was joining the team. So I wanted to try to come and join, but I was afraid to do it because I never tried to go to any places like this. You know, I used to join gyms, but this is different than a gym. So I asked one of your members how was it, if she likes it or not. So she mentioned that you were gonna have the Sexy Slim program. So I asked you, and then I signed in.
Tell me a little bit about. You were afraid, you said.
Yeah.
So tell me 2 things. Why you were afraid of, and what motivated you to overcome that fear?
Well, I wasn't happy with my weight, so I wanted to lose weight. But at the same time, I hear that it was hard here, so that was my fear, you know. But at the same time, I want to be changed, and I want my body to be like in a different way. So is that what I started?
So you weren't happy with your body and you wanted to change it. You want to look even better,
yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And that overcame the fear of difficulty of the exercise.
Yeah. The fear was because I don't know what's gonna be, you know.
And now, what do you think? What do you think about that fear?
Well, I know the first time that I came here, it was hard for me, really hard. So I came for 4 weeks, I think 5 weeks or 4.
The sexy was 6 weeks.
Oh yeah.
When you signed in.
Yeah. It was a pain. So when I finished that, I was like, that's it, I'm not gonna go back. But at the same time, I wanted to be like results, and I had those results at the end of the challenge, you know. So if you don't do something hard, you're not gonna get any good results. So I push myself, and then I start coming, I sign up, and
Do you think it's worth it?
yeah, it's worth it. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk a little bit more about specific things that you're doing. Tell me about what are the things that you used to do that you think it was stopping you to get results, and what are the things that now you're doing that are delivering those results?
Well, when I first started, I lost a lot of fat. I see results, but then I got like more. I go every day. I'm not gonna eat like clean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was eating good, but not clean enough. So I was gaining fat again, you know. So I start eating better. Now I don't need like anything bad. I'm trying to be like really clean, so I'm getting better results now.
So you tell me that eating clean is helping you to get those results?
Yeah, and I have to come for sure.
Tell me a little bit about eating clean. What's eating clean?
Well, I try to avoid a lot of processed food, dairy. Then a lot of I eat a lot of greens.
What are processed
water. Foods? Processed foods like bread, meat. There's some meat that it has a lot of bad things. I try to eat organic. What else? I used to eat a lot of rice, pasta, bread, sweet. I love candies, chocolates. My favorite. So it's hard, it's not easy, but if you want to see results in your body, later you want to have a candy, but when you taste it, it's not the same, you know?
As before.
Like when you taste a candy, you want to eat more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But on me right now, I just have one, and that's it. That's enough, because my body is not used to be eating like a lot of candies anymore. Like, it's more clean.
But it used to be different, right?
Yeah, it's different.
You used to eat a lot more candy because your body, tell me if I'm wrong, it used to want it more, and now that you stop eating it, it's like you become accustomed to something new.
Yeah, it's like I think I never tried any drug, but it's like a drug. You want more and more and more.
Yeah, it's never enough.
It's never enough. But now my body doesn't need that, you know.
So that's a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Right? That's what is really helping you to continue losing that weight, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to cut it for 2 months and then go back to the same.
Yeah.
Tell me about that process. What do you tell yourself about that?
Well, because you're not gonna change. If you're doing the same and the same, you're gonna be there. Okay, you're gonna gain weight, lose weight, but you're never gonna be in the place that if you want to have a good results, and then if you go forward and backward, it's not gonna work.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me how exercise is helping you.
Exercise a lot.
Tell me how is that helping you. What do you think how do you think it's contributing and so on?
Well, because I look at myself and I like the way that I look now. It's too much different. I tried my clothes and it looks better now than before. So that motivates me. Like, I don't want to be on that picture, but not in this one. And I want to be better.
Okay. Losing weight is not only about exercising and eating healthy. Everything happens in the brain, right? And for that, you need to change your life. And if now you're cooking, for example, and you're not eating candy, like you just mentioned, and eating organic and so on, that means that you changed a lot of things in your life. Yeah. You're not living the way you used to live back in the past. So tell me about how you have incorporated in your lifestyle. Tell me a little bit about your life and what do you do now that you didn't used to do before during your day?
During my day? Well, before, I used to work a lot. I don't take care of myself. I didn't take care of myself. So now I have more time for me. This is my time when I come here. 1 hour is everything, you know, I feel alive. I don't know, it helps a lot in everything. You know, I feel more energy, more patient, like my brain is open, you know.
So, tell me if I'm wrong. Let me put that in my own words. So before you didn't used to exercise because you used to work a lot, you didn't take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Now you open up an hour for you to exercise.
Yeah.
And that's giving you more energy. It's like you feel less stress.
Yeah.
You feel better and you're changing your body.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that you change. What about anything else during your life? Let's talk about you wake up earlier. Do you take your lunch when you used to take it before? What are the things that you think during the day that you do now that is continue helping you?
Well, before I didn't make any lunch for me to take to work. I used to buy whatever I can, whatever yummy stuff is in the street. But now I wake up, I have breakfast, and it is a healthy breakfast, not coffee with bread. Like,
pastries, huh?
Yeah. So now I have a healthy breakfast, and then I try to eat five times a day. And it's working for me. That I think that helps a lot not to get like really hungry during the day. That I want to eat like chips or whatever I see.
That's a key right there, huh?
Yeah, so that helps a lot. Trying to have 5 meals a day, and they are healthy meals. So
people think that by you not eating, you're gonna lose weight. When you understand that actually eating is gonna help you to lose weight.
Yeah, it's helping me a lot this way.
Just the right foods.
Yeah, just the right foods, but 5 meals.
5 meals instead of eating once. So you don't just eat the whole. Okay. The next.
Drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of water. What about the rest?
The rest, I do cardio. I do cardio 3-4 times, and the other 2 days I try to walk. I do cardio 3 days, hard cardio, and the rest of the week I try to do more slowly.
Like take the family for a walk?
Yeah. Okay.
What would you recommend people to start? What do you think is the best thing that has helped you? And let's say somebody will come to you for weight loss advice and tells you like, I'm ready to change. What will be your recommendation? Well,
first you have to be clear what you want. Because if you're going to join a gym or whatever you're doing, you have to be consistent. You have to keep going. And actually, if you're not going to change your mind, your diet, you're not going to be helping a lot, you know? You have to eat well and do exercise to see results, to see good results. Because if you don't do nothing, you're not going to see good results. You have to be active.
Okay, so you need to change.
Yeah.
You need to change something. You need to change your mind. You need to start eating healthy.
Yeah, just getting out of your comfort zone
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the advice. Anything else that you want to tell the public?
Well, it's never late. It doesn't matter how old are you or if you're big or you're skinny. You just get up and do something for yourself because it's worth it. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, everybody, so you hear the tips. We're going to wrap it up here. She mentioned a lot of things that can be helping you in your weight loss. You need to start eating clean. My friend Brenda already expressed was eating clean. Exercise, change your lifestyle, eat 5 times a week. And remember, it's never late to change your life, so this is a good time. And thank you, Brenda. I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting us do this. And Great job in your results.
Thank you.
Perfect. So there you have it. I hope you like this interview. As you notice, she really had to think about the things that she needed to fix for her to lose weight and keep that weight off. What I conclude with all this interview with our members is that every single member struggle with a different thing, and those that struggle with the same thing, they need to approach it in a different way. So depending where they are in their life, that's what they struggle with. So I recommend you listen to every single interview so you see how they fight those bad habits that they're making them gain weight and turn them around so they can start losing weight. I'm gonna summarize this interview for you and the biggest points I got. The first thing I think she mentioned is if you don't work hard, your results are not gonna be good. So you may have so results, but for you to get very good results, you need to work hard. And I'm guessing that's in the gym and also on your eating. Second point, she talks about how she was addicted to candy. It was like a drug. The more she ate it, the more she wanted. But once she stopped eating it and she cleaned her body of these candies, now her body doesn't demand those candies anymore. She can eat one once in a while and she doesn't have to eat until she feels like she doesn't need anymore, even though she feels like there is never enough. The third point I got for this is that she didn't give her time to exercise and take care of herself with hiking, eating, and so on. And she noticed that she was working a lot. So now she's given time for herself and it's helping her not only to lose weight and stay healthy, but also to be more patient, to control her thoughts, and open her mind. Now the fourth one, she eats, I should say, 5 times a day to lose weight. She is pretty healthy and clean. But remember, the times that she eats, those 5 times, she's eating clean. She's not eating junk food. So it's important that you eat, but choose the right foods. Now the fifth point, she said, like, be clear what you want, because you really need to put the effort into this. It's not something simple. You need to exercise, you need to eat healthy, you need to commit to it. So you just make sure you're clear with it, because with that, you're gonna have some pain, like she mentioned. And the next and last one, which I hear this often with other members, is never late. Don't give up. If you're 65, if you're 70, if you're 45, if you have 4 kids, if you have 5, if you're married, if you're single, whatever it is, it's always the best time for you to start. It's never too late. She has 3 kids, she's married, she works, and she still makes time for her to feel better and to be in shape. So there you have it. Please share this video with your friend. Share it with your family. Share it with people that you know they're gonna need this information. Thank you so much for following us, and I'll be tuning in next week.